Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel that brings you everything control related, and we're going to be looking at the top 10 decks within the modern metagame. Now before we go into this video, I just want to highlight my sponsor, Mana Traders. If you want to get yourself 15% off, just type in the code that's on the screen now and you'll find the link in my description in the video. Today we're going to be looking at the top 10 decks within modern, and we're going to be looking at all the individual cards in the main and in the sideboard. So that's something that interests you. I shall see you for the first deck in just a sec. Alright guys, for the first deck we have a Boros Burn, and this deck is very good. It's very consistent, and it's currently 4% of the overall meta within modern. So we have 4 Goblin Guide, 4 Monastery Swiftspear, 4 Eidolon of the Great Revel, 4 Mishra's Bauble, which we will discuss in a minute why that's in there, 2 Lightning Helix, 2 Skullcrack, 3 Searing Blaze, 4 Boros Charm, 4 Lightning Bolt, 2 Skewer, 2 Rift, 4 Lava Spike and 1 Seal of Fire. We have a load of different lands, but we do have some Modern Horizon lands to help draw cards in the mid to late game to finish our opponent off. You've also got Soul Guide Lantern, 1 Lurus of the Dream Den. That's why there is 4 Mishra's Bauble in the main. We're able to bring these things back, as well as like Goblin Guide, Monastery Swiftspear, and 4 Eidolon of the Great Revel. We've also got 2 Skullcrack against opponents that are trying to gain life against us, 2 Tormod's Crypt, 3 Wear and Tear, 3 Core Firewalker, and 3 Path to Exile. So the deck is very efficient guys, very tricky to play against, and Control has a very hard time playing against it. The deck is around about 273 ticks on MTGO, and in real life the deck is around about $543. So that is the first deck that we're going to discuss guys, and that is coming in at top spot. Alrighty guys, we have a second deck here then, coming in at second spot in the top 10, and that is Jund. It's been a very good deck for a long time, and it has very good creatures as well as spells and planeswalkers, so we're just going to go through them now. So it has 2 Cruxer, 2 Caesar Pyromancer, 3 Bloodbraid Elf, 3 Dark Confidant, 4 Tarmogoyf, 1 Assassin's Trophy, 2 Culligan's Command, 3 Lightning Bolt, 3 Fatal Push, 1 Maelstrom Pulse, 2 Thoughtseize, 4 Inquisition, 3 Venom 6, and 4 Liliana of the Veil, as well as various different lands. And then in the sideboard there's Assassin's Trophy, Hunt Master of the Fells, Plague Engineer, which is very good against humans by the way, 2 Pillage, 2 Necromentia, which actually is a very good card. You're able to name a card and remove the card from their hand, graveyard and library. If they've got any cards in their hand that have been removed due to this spell, they get a 2/2 for each card that's removed from their hand. But it's a very good card, and it deals with like Primeval Titan, etc. We've also got 2 Collective Brutality, 2 Damping Sphere, and 3 Soul Guide Lantern. So this is coming in at second spot guys, and it's a very efficient deck. It is around about 3.5% of the overall meta. Right, coming in at third spot is Red Deck Wins. So we have 2 Bone Crusher Giant, 3 Kiln Fiend, 4 Bedlam Reveler, 4 Skullscar Mage, 4 Monastery Swiftspear. We also have 1 Mutagenic Growth, 3 Burst Lightning, 4 Manamorphose, 4 Lightning Bolt, 4 Lava Dart, 1 Forked Bolt, 4 Light of the Stage, 4 Crash Through, 4 Fiery Islet, and 14 Mountains. Couple Kozilek's Return, Abrades, 3 Blood Moon, which is very good, obviously catches people off guard. It's great in a mono red deck. 3 Dragon's Claw, and 4 Tormod's Crypt. The deck is very good. It's around about 3% of the overall meta, and it's actually quite cheap to make. It's only about 158 ticks online, about $220 in real life, so the deck is very good and very cheap. Alright, coming in at fourth spot then we have Humans. So it's mainly just creatures and artifacts for Ether Vial. So we have Militia, Bugler, 3 Unsettled Mariner, which is actually very good because it makes it difficult to target you or a permanent that they control, and it costs 1 extra to do so. If they can't pay the extra 1, it gets countered. So this is very tricky for like certain decks to play against, and it makes this deck really good and viable. You've also got 3 Thalia, 3 Kite Sail, Freebooter, 3 Phantasmal Image, 4 Mantis Rider, 4 Meddling Mage, 4 Noble Hierarch, 4 Reflector Mage, 4 Fallius Lieutenant, and 4 Champion of the Parish. We also have 4 Etherval, a load of land. In the sideboard we got Moran Crusader, which is great against Jund, another Bugler, Collector, great against artifacts, Knight of Autumn, which is really flexible, Grafdigger's Cage, Galloc Teague, 2 Deputy of Detention, 2 Damping Sphere, 2 Dismember, and 3 Auric Champion, which is great against Jund as well. So this is a very good deck, and it's been 5-0ing in leagues, and this is coming in at the 4th spot. Coming in at 5th then, we have Dredge. Pretty straightforward. The deck hasn't really changed too much. What I will say is they are playing the Bloodghast in the sideboard, but for the most part the deck hasn't really changed. Still got your Prized Amalgam, Stinkweed Imps, Golgari Thug, etc. You got 4 Shriekhorn, 2 Conflagrate to burn your opponent out if you can't beat them with creatures. 3 Life from the Loam, 4 Reunion, 4 Creeping Chill. What I will say, it has got 4 Thrilling Discovery now. This is a new card from Strixhaven. You're able to gain 2 life, ditch 2 cards and draw 3 cards. This is very good for 2 mana, and it actually makes the burn matchup a little bit easier because you're able to gain some life. So this could be very, very good and make this deck even better than what it already was. So do keep your eye out for Dredge, because I do believe it's going to be making a bit of a resurgence. It's already 5th, and I think it will definitely be better with this card in the deck. So keep your eye out for this card and this certain strategy. We've also got 19 lands, Ancient Grudge, Blast Zone, 2 Deafening Silence, 2 Gemstone Caverns, 3 Bloodghast, 3 Lightning Axe, and 3 Nature's Claim. So this is a very consistent deck, guys. It's about 192 ticks online, about $750 in real life. So very, very good deck, and it's seeing a lot of play and a lot of consistency when 5-0ing in leagues and things like that. Alright guys, coming in at 6th spot then we have Mono Green Tron. The creatures are Emrakul the Promised End, 2 Fragtusk, 2 Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger, 3 Wormcoil Engine, 2 O-Stone, 3 Chromatic Sphere, 4 Chromatic Star, 4 Expedition Map, 2 Dismember, 4 Ancient Stirrings, and 4 Sylvan Scrying, as well as the Planeswalker package in Ugin, both types of Ugin, 4 Karn the Great Creator, 4 Karn Liberated, and then a load of land. And in the sideboard you have a range of different artifacts that are brought in through Karn the Great Creator. The deck is very, very good, very, very consistent, and it's a bit of a menace for Control to play against, if I'm honest. This is Control's Achilles heel. Very difficult for Control to play against this certain strategy. So that is the 6th deck, guys. Alright guys, coming in at 7th we have 3 Walking Ballista, 4 Matter Reshaper, 4 Reality Smasher, 4 Thought-Knot Seer, 4 Chalice of the Void, 4 Expedition Map, 4 Dismember, 2 All Is Dust, 2 Ugin, 4 Karn the Great Creator, a load of different land, and then we have artifacts in the sideboard. The deck is very, very good. What I will say is it's capable of getting Thought-Knot Seer out on turn 2 and Reality Smasher out on turn 3, which, you know, is very, very difficult for certain strategies to play against. What I will say also is the Chalice of the Void can be very, very good against certain decks. For example, like the old Delver deck had a lot of 1-drops, so if you were able to put this on 1, it basically shut out the entire deck strategy. So if you're able to put this on a certain number against a certain deck, it guarantees easy wins. So what I will say is the deck is very, very good, very, very consistent. It's got 345 ticks online, and about $736 in real life. So the deck is very, very good, guys, and it has been putting up some really good results. Alrighty guys, coming in at 8th spot we have Grixis Death Shadow. This has been an extremely good deck for a long time now. We have 2 Slapcaster Mage, 2 Channeler, which is surprising. I think this is just extra gas, you know, in the mid to late game, and it can become a 4/4 quite easily by having 3 instants or sorceries in the graveyard. We also got 3 Garmag Angler, 4 Street Wraith, and 4 Death Shadow, which is pretty straightforward. Nothing really changing from that perspective. We've also got 4 Mishra's Bauble, 2 Teamer Battle Rage, 2 Dismember, 4 Fatal Push, 3 Lightning Bolt, 4 Fort Scour, 4 Stubborn Denial, 2 Inquisition, 4 Fort Seize, and a range of different land. Got a Young Pyro on the sideboard. This makes a lot of sense because there's a lot of instants and sorceries in the main. 1 Mana Leak, Culligan's Command, Collective Brutality, Cling to Dust, Kozilek's Return, Nihil Spellbomb against Dredge, etc. 2 Terminate, and 3 Damping Sphere against Tron. Yeah, it's about 288 ticks online, and about $919 in real life, so that's a really good deck, guys. So, and this is coming in at 8th spot. Alrighty guys, coming in at 9th spot then we have Land Destruction. So we have a Bone Crusher Giant, God of Destiny, 4 Arbor Elf to help us ramp into big things fairly early, 4 Bloodbraid Elf and 4 Seasoned Pyromancer. We've also got 4 Lightning Bolt, 3 Pillage, 4 Blood Moon, 4 Utopia Sprawl, 2 Red and 6. We actually have 4 Karn the Great Creator in here. And I was saying, the other day that 4 Karn the Great Creator can go into any strategy. And you can see that here in Land Destruction. We've also got a load of different lands and a range of different artifacts in the sideboard so that Karn can search up for those artifacts. We've also got Kitchen Fix against Burn, etc. And then we've also got the Baloth and Anger of the Gods against certain strategies. So I think it's a very good deck, guys, and like I said, it's 9th in the meta at the moment. It's a very good strategy. Right, coming in at 10th spot then we have Izzet Spells. This is a very, very explosive deck and it can win absolutely out of anywhere. So we got 4 Skull Scour Mage, 4 Sprite Dragon, 4 Stormwing Entity, 4 Monastery Swiftspear, a load of different instants and sorceries to get our opponent down to a low life total. And then we have 2 sorcery spells in Light Up the Stage, a load of different land, and then Surgical Extraction in the sideboard, Vapor Snag, Bedlam Reveler, Return, Spell Pierce, Abrade, Ether Gust, Soul Guide Lantern, and Harsh Mentor. The deck is very, very good, guys. Very, very consistent, very, very cheap. It's 241 ticks on MTGO and $535 in real life. That is all the decks that we're going to discuss today, guys. That is the top 10 currently in the modern metagame. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you give the video a like, and I hope you give the channel a subscribe as well. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in future videos and future leagues. Take care guys. Bye bye.